Boy, it's cold this morning. We went from the 90s to the 40s. So the dogs are full of vinegar and that other stuff. Had a question, and this is a tough one. So I'm going to try to address it on the video, and hopefully she'll give me a call. But someone commented on one of my videos last night. Hold on, let's stop the barking. The dogs, they're extra full of it this morning because it's so cold. Hey! I'm trying to have a conversation with someone. Be quiet, please. Storm. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, sounds like a pretty classical case of separation anxiety, if there really is such a thing. But her dog, hey, Storm, quiet. Her dog is 18 months old, and she fulfills it very well. Lots of training, lots of exercise, mental stimulation, physical stimulation. But the dog has to be with her all of the time, or starts whining. And she says when she puts it in the backyard, it whines. If she puts it in a different room, it whines. And her grown children are annoyed by the dog. Now, right off the bat there, sounds like a little jealousy to me, but I don't even know these people, never met them, haven't had a conversation with them yet. But if the grown children have their own house, then too bad if they don't like it. It's really about you and your dog, you living with your dog. If it's annoying you, then we need to address it. But I'll tell you how this gets created, because it's so much easier to prevent. Nobody wants to jump today. It's so much easier to prevent than to fix. Storm. And what happens when we get, and I don't know if they got it from a puppy. I haven't had a chance to talk to them yet. So this is just more general for everybody who is either, just got a puppy, getting a puppy, or is starting to have this problem. And what we tend to do when we get a new puppy is we give it a lot of attention, and we carry it around, and we kind of create a little Napoleon with the puppy. And then when we put it in a crate or an exercise pen, we apologize to it, and we whine at it, and oh, I'm so sorry, I have to go to work. Oh, and I don't know if this applies. Hey! I don't know if this applies to these people or not, but this is a common problem, is we put the puppy in the crate or the exercise pen, and we sit there and go, oh, I gotta go to work now. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a little treat. And see how Jessie's concerned about my tone of voice? She's like, are you okay? I'm okay. So you start to whine at the dog, and you start to convey a sense of stress to the dog. So the dog is, and then you leave. So the dog can understand your words or your guilt, the whining that you do over your guilt. It just sees that all of a sudden you've become unbalanced, and then you left. So the dog thinks there's something in the environment that's to be feared, and there's a concern. And so you became anxious, and then you disappeared. Now, this is how you create a whiny, clingy dog. And when you're dealing with, you see how these dogs stopped moving because I got down on them for all the barking. When you are mentally unbalanced in front of your dog, and that's the way they see it. They see that you're concerned about something, that you're not calm, and you're not strong and calm. All of a sudden, oh, I'm so sorry, I gotta go. Oh. Okay, then the dog sees you as weak and fearful. And so it thinks there's something in the environment that needs to be feared. And it might cling to you for its own protection. Or it might cling to you to protect you, depending on the dog. So we create this problem from puppyhood forward. Now see, I'm the boss of my dogs. You see this? They were so full of it, and I turned the camera off for a minute, and I told them all that I'm holding class, so please shut up and be quiet. And there's 12 of them out here. If you're not a strong leader for your dogs, they become unbalanced. They become neurotic. And you end up with a quote-unquote Velcro dog that actually you create. So when you get a puppy, you have to stay even. It's so hard because as humans, we just have a very hard time. I don't, but you know, I live with a pack of dogs. This is my life. So I have become very, very good at just being very cut and dried. Sometimes maybe too much so for some people, but it works great for these dogs, as you can see. These dogs are towing the line right now, and I just let them out to play, but I told them I need some quiet for a few minutes to do this video. So here's the proof in leadership right here. But anyway, when you get that new puppy, you want to stay very even and very strong in your personality. And if you have to, leave your dog for a little bit. And I prefer an exercise pen over a crate. I'm not a big fan of cages. Exercise pen allows room for the puppy to play with its toys. It has a pee pad in there to go to the bathroom, a little bit of food, a little bit of water, and so it doesn't feel like it's just trapped up in a cage. But whatever method you're choosing to keep your puppy safe when you can't watch it, when you put the puppy in there, you have to be very matter-of-fact about it. Just like if you were putting a parakeet cage out or a houseplant out in the sun, you're going to put your puppy in that crate or that exercise pen, give it something it really likes to chew on, and then you're just going to tell it to stay, which is not going to understand the word, but it'll understand your tone of voice. You're just going to say, stay, and you're going to turn your back and you're going to walk out the door. Otherwise, if you do the big apology tour, I'm so sorry, mommy has to go to work. Are you going to be okay? Well, I'll see you in a little while. I'll be watching you on the monitor. See how I sound weak? My dogs feel like they can put their feet on me. As soon as I get weak, they come over and they start claiming me. My dogs know better than to put their feet on me. But I got that weak tone of voice. That's how quickly it changes, right? That's how quickly things change. Get off. Okay, and mommy's back. So you see right there, boy, my dogs are helping me out a lot this morning in showing you how quickly, that your mood and your tone of voice will influence the dog. This person already has the problem. The dog is 18 months old. She can't put it in the backyard. She can't put it in another room, or it starts whining. So I'm waiting for her call, and we will talk about it. I'll get more information on it, and then I'll do a video on if you already have that problem. And I'm here to tell you it's a lot harder to fix it than it is to prevent it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.